Hello, everyone, and welcome to Philly Crypto Trading Plus. Today, we're going to do some analysis on Cardano as per some requests and some demand for that. So, if you're confused or about this price volatility, what's going on, up, then we're down, don't know what's going on. If you're looking for some clarity about that and make some sense of it all, well, you're definitely in the right place. So, I want to clear up any confusion for you. That's really our job here, okay? What we're going to cover today is the ascending parallel channel. We're going to talk a little bit about Fibonacci's extensions, and we're going to talk about a triangle and even a possible breakout from that, in my opinion. And then we'll cover the current trend lines as well as some supports and resistances. But more importantly, stick around to the end because we're going to cover some price projections, go a little bit into the future as we haven't done in the past. We're going to do this now for you, got to get an idea forward looking, okay? With that in mind, now before we get started, guys, please subscribe and leave a comment below saying, hey, I subscribed, and I'll personally reply to your comment, okay? And also leave a thumbs up. It makes a huge difference, okay? Thank you. With that in mind, guys, let's get right to it. So as you can see, we're looking at a daily chart here. We're going to talk about some Fibonacci extensions here. Right now, we've snapped up to the 129 area, thereabouts. 120, excuse me, the 120 area. Now, looking a little longer term, pretty easy to see why it went up there. But that being said, we're just going to cover the here and now. So you can see 0.618 fib right now, about 113. So we've kind of hitting there, and kind of, if you notice here, we're kind of forming a small resistance there, okay? So this is just short term, of course, you know. So what I also wanted to talk about is this triangle that had formed from the upper part of that being around the 95-cent area. And then, of course, you can see how many times have we touched? 1, 2, really here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7th, boom, up and out, right? So we touched here a couple times, actually here again as well, and then up and out, guys. Now, we've talked before about the triangle pattern, the ascending triangle, I should say, and we move up out of there, we break through, and a lot of times we'll come back and retest, and that's what we're looking for. So in the event of any kind of selling off or, backing off a little bit, we're going to be looking here, 0.5 fib, about $1.04, okay? Now, I also wanted to bring your attention to the trend line here that is recently formed. And that also may be an area that we're looking at for any pullbacks and supports upon any selling. So right now we know that we've got some good support at the $1.04, I should say. Again, the 0.5 fib. So we're following this trend line up, and we know that we've got to see how it coincides here. We're probably going to get some sort of support here. And of course, if we fail that and do not hold these areas, then obviously the top of our triangle, which we broke out of, the 0.382 fib, 95 cents. So a lot of times we'll move up, as I always say. We get a nice impulsive move, then we come back down, retest, and then go higher still. So more importantly, the triangle ascending, we busted out of there. We've given you some important levels now in the upper scale, but we'll cover projections a bit more near the end. But right now, 0.786, 125. That's really what we're looking at as the next short-term target. Now, we're going to look at this a little closer on the 4-hour time frame. Notice here we've got a parallel channel forming as well, okay? So if you notice here, we've touched it 1, 2 times here, came back down, hit the bottom of the channel, couldn't quite get going, hit it again, formed a nice support there again, and then you can see we did it here a third time again, and then we were up and out of there, and we hit the top of that channel. So I believe this is probably what's occurring now. Now you can see we're having some selling. Where are we going to go? Well, we already know the middle of our channel. We have a little bit of support here at the $1.04. We already talked about it on our longer time frame. So we know we have a little bit of support there, and we certainly know that we have support at this good, strong support, this 95, 96 cents. So this is just a little closer time frame to give you an idea. So we're going to watch and wait to see what happens. But right now we're following the pattern of this ascending channel. So we'll need some more data to continue along. But hey, that being said, guys, that's kind of what I see regarding this. Now, I'm going to give you some price projections. If anybody has watched my Ethereum videos, and you probably know that I've talked about this. But if you haven't, I recommend you go back and look at it, because what we have here is something similar that's going on here right now, guys. If you notice here, Our all-time high, and this is about $1.40. Okay, so what do we have going on? We're pretty much in a free running territory right now. We don't really have any resistance anymore. So like Ethereum, we'll probably get up near our top, try to see some sort of a basing or a consolidation there, okay, to which to go higher. And a lot of times, you know, people think, oh, we're nearing our high, it's time to sell it. No, I don't think so. What we really want to do is, this is actually a pivotal buy point to run up out of there, okay? So we're getting ahead of ourselves. That's kind of what we see going, guys. So that mind, really, in the near term, say a month, 2, 3 months, 6 months, who knows? But I think it'll be shorter than that. But the point that I'm making is, as Ethereum took about a month to 2 months to play out, we got to our high, we consolidated, and we started moving to upper prices. That's what's happened in Ethereum. I think we see a similar play here. So with that in mind, guys, if you like what you hear, you like what you see, please smash that like button, share, subscribe. And if you want to learn more about these things and get some more clarity and focus, make sure you watch this next video. Take care.